Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. The Reviewer back with you for a 3-minute rant review on, yes, you see it, 1994 Speed. So let me do a speed rant for you. Yes, you got Keanu Reeves, you got Dennis Hopper, you got Jeff Daniels. Guy in the beginning, you see Mr. Reeves. Mr. Hopper has taken an elevator of people hostage. He wants money. He wants a couple grand. Mr. Reeves comes out of nowhere with Jeff Daniels, their hotshot cop. Mr. Reeves, Keanu, comes in. He's like, you ain't getting that money. We're going to save the hostages. And he's like, okay, they save the hostages. Mr. Hopkins is really pissed about this. He takes Jeff Daniels hostage himself. He says, I'm going to dome him. I'm going to blow him. And Mr. Reeves is like, no, you're not. So he shoots Mr. Daniels in the leg because they were just like quizzing each other on what you do in this situation, these two cops. And guess what? They're in the situation. So he shoots him in the leg, shoot the hostage. You can't go nowhere without the hostage. Hopkins supposedly blows himself up. Kind of Reeves becomes a made man, big man, big time metal man. Anyways, next day or a couple days later, whatever you want to say, Hopkins takes a bus hostage. He blows up a fucking bus and tells Reeves there's another bomb on another bus. The bus goes over 50, the bomb's triggered. If it goes below 50, the bomb detonates. Guess who's driving the bus? It's some nobody. For a second, it's a Reeves gets on this bus, and then somebody tries to shoot Keanu, thinking he's involved somehow. I don't know. A gun comes out. Bus driver shot. Boom. Guess who's on the bus? Sandra Bullock, of all people. Thank you, Sandra. Takes hold of the wheel, starts driving this fucking thing like a mad person. It's so great. She's a wildcat behind the wheel. Reeves liking it. He's feeling it. They go through all kinds of crazy shit. They jump gaps that are like 10, 20 feet long in a bus that's like 20 tons. It's great shit. You believe it. You love it. Mr. Hopkins is getting pissed off. Reeves is breaking up all his plans. Reeves finds out there's a camera on board that Hopkins is watching the whole time. They clear the airways. They clear the spaceways. They record. They loop it. They say, loop it. And the cop says, run it. Run it. Max says, I love the intensity. I love the scenes. Best action movie probably of the 1990s, if not the century. Guys, the decade. Fuck that. So anyways, Hopkins gets what's coming to him eventually, the money. Right, he gets the money because they get everybody off the bus, and they say, oh, let's still get Hopkins, though, because they know everybody's off the bus, so they set him up. Anyways, they bring Sandra Bullock with them, too. I don't know why Reeves does that, but anyways, Hopkins ends up getting the money and Mrs. Bullock, and Mr. Reeves is like, oh, I can't shoot. He says, hot shot quiz, asshole, on you, Reeves. What do you do now, Mr. Hotshot? Anyways, I'm taller than you, see? Because they get on a train, and they're on top of the train. And then Mr. Reeves has a longer length span in his hand. He's able to shove Mr. Hopkins' head into one of these light fixtures on the top of the train, going at high speed. Rips off his head. They can't get off the train, Mr. Bullock and Mr. Reeves. The train crashes in some kind of fantastic fucking way. They survive. They kiss. End of Speed. I do it in 3 minutes. You should watch it in an hour and 30 minutes. This is a great movie. I love it.